it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain X. City of Aurora officials are pushing back against concerns about cuts to public safety in the 2026 budget. The mayor, police chief, and fire chief say all city departments face reductions, but police and fire will see the smallest cuts. In fact, the police budget is set to increase by 7.1%, and the fire department's funding rises by $1.5 million compared to 2025. Officials stress that residents will not see a drop in law enforcement or fire services, calling this budget a result of collaboration, shared sacrifice, and problem solving across all city departments. The Kane County Board has postponed a vote to fill the vacant District 2 seat left by the late Dale Berman. Chairman Corrine Pirog had recommended Mary Berman, Dale's widow, but she was the lowest ranked candidate in a review committee. Other applicants who are running in the March Democratic primary raised concerns about giving an appointee an incumbent advantage. After a closed session discussion, the board tabled the vote with no new date set. By law, the seat must be filled within 60 days of Berman's passing. Illinois is going digital. Secretary of State Alexei Giannoulis announced that starting today, residents can add their driver's license or state ID to Apple Wallet. Using facial reconstruction and ID scanning, users can securely verify their identity and use their digital ID at TSA checkpoints, select businesses, and online services. Privacy is a priority. Venues can only see the information they need, like age, while other details remain hidden. Physical IDs are still required, and the program will soon expand to Google and Samsung wallets. FEMA's acting Administrator David Richardson has resigned. Multiple reports say Richardson was likely to be pushed out by the Trump administration over concerns about his performance. Karen Evans, a Trump ally, is set to step in on December 1st, just after hurricane season ends. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears sit atop a very tight NFC North. They're 7-3-0. Green Bay is right behind them at 6-3-1, and the Lions remain in the mix at 6-4-0. The fourth-place Vikings still have a shot. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 4-6-0. On the schedule this week, it'll be the Bears at home against the Steelers. Pittsburgh is 6-4-0. Atop the AFC North, trying to gain some separation from the second-place Ravens, who were 5-5-0. Chicago signed former Lions All-Pro and Pro Bowl special teamer Jalen Reeves-Maben Tuesday. He'll fill the practice squad spot opened up when Miles Boykin got released a week ago. The Bulls are coming off a big 131-27 win over the Nuggets on Monday. The road trip continues tonight at Portland. Men's hoops on Tuesday. Iowa improved to 4-0 with a 99-70 win over Southeast Missouri State. Big matchup tomorrow as the number 19 Hawkeyes women are home against number 7 Baylor. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Has 20% off gifts that are so good.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, a chance of drizzle and patchy fog with cloudy skies and a high near 46. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 44. Tonight, a chance of drizzle before 9 p.m., cloudy with a low around 42. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 51. Currently, it is 43 and overcast. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades, and then go back to not thinking about wiper blades.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
They were best friends, inseparable in fact, until the day Miguel died. Every day his friend visited Miguel's grave. Rain, wind, weekends, holidays, every day. Miguel's closest friend, Capitan, his German Shepherd, is a symbol of loyalty to which we can all aspire. Loyalty. Pass it on from passiton.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is November 20th. It's a little rainy. It's a little crappy. But you know what? We're going to start out today with Susie Q's Toast and Jam. So here is my toast to a safe travels day. And here's my jam. So everybody get up and let's start the day jamming.
My darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. Girl, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, babe. Lord, some things I can't get used to, no matter how I try.
Coffee's up, everybody. Let's go.
It's like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie.
Woo!
Oh, no, baby.
Oh, yeah, that segues just quite nicely into the question of the day for me.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. It is 6:10. I hope that got your motor running a little bit. That's something we're going to start doing every morning because I usually come in here jamming like a fool. Might as well share it with y'all. So, morning, Al. You're here on WRMN with me, Susie C, and Elliot, the L Train Serrano. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, and good morning to everyone who's listening on there out throughout the Fox River Valley. You could be listening on the radio. You could be listening on your smart speaker. You could be listening on the artisanal WRMN radio app, or heck, you could be watching us on the YouTube right now. We see you for shifters who've already logged in on the YouTube.
I feel like I'm at the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
Pretty
the
much.
camera's far back, and
Kids-
somebody lowered this chair. Don't I look like it? Look
Oh
at
my
the
goodness!
camera.
You know, I'm looking at you now. Your head's like way down there.
I look like I'm sitting at the kids' table at Thanksgiving. I gotta
Well, the kids' table is a fun table. I
is.
always say it is a fun table. We'll fix that. But thank you so much for tuning in this morning and making us part of your morning.
That's better.
Here on WRMN 1410 AM and at WRMN1410.com. Let's do a real quick check-in right now with the WRMN Morning Show weather. We're currently sitting at 42 degrees with a real feel of 44. It's a bit drizzly this morning. Looking at some patchy fog with areas of drizzle, otherwise cloudy. And we're going to hit a balmy 51 degrees today. That's our high today. Tonight, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a low of 39. Going into the weekend, tomorrow, again, high of 49, and going to be mostly cloudy with a low of 30, clearing out. And then Saturday, not too bad. Sunny to partly cloudy this Saturday with a high of 50 and a low of 37. Sunday, it's going to be scorching on Sunday. It's going to be mostly sunny and breezy with a high of 56.
Ooh.
Yeah, let break out the shorts and tank tops and a low of 37. So that's going to be our weekend. Going into next week, though, we're looking at temperatures dropping a bit and more rain coming through. And that's our WRMN Morning Show weather report. As far as the sports, WRMN Morning Show sports, the Chicago Bulls almost blew it last night. They had a 20-plus point lead up yesterday and held on, scoring the winning. Yes. Scoring the winning field goal, the winning basket as the clock ran down. That was at beating the Portland Trailblazers 122 to 121. And believe it or not, the Blackhawks are a winning team. No one was expecting that. Both the Bulls and the Blackhawks have had winning seasons so far. A lot of fun going there. And our Chicago Bears, yes, our first place NFC North leading Chicago Bears play this Sunday against the Pittsburgh Steelers at Soldier Field at 12. You can hear all the in-game and post-game action right here on WRMN 1410 AM. We are the official home of the Chicago Bears in the Fox River Valley. Yes, tune on your radios to listen to Jeff Jodiak and Tom Thayer as they bring you all the Bears action live. And again, it's the only place where you can get the hometown call. You turn on the television set, can't get it. Can't stream it. Nowhere to stream it. You got to get it live here on your over-the-air broadcast signal. So get that from transistor radio out. Get those radios programmed to 1410 WRMN if you're in the Fox River Valley, and get that signal. Oh, especially if you're going to be in the future. If you're in the future home of the Bears in Arlington Heights, you can get us nice and loud and clear over there.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. So tune in Sunday noon. And you can also watch the games at Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, where they will have the Bloody Mary bar. Any snacks? Any snackies?
Everybody brings snacks, and we're actually going to start something new because we've had so many people show up, and only certain people are bringing snacks. If you bring a snack to share, you're going to get a coupon for $5 to spend at the bar on that day.
There you go.
So, yeah. So, feel free. It's not required, but it's a polite thing to do. And now we've had some delicious, delicious things that people are making. So, yeah, if you want to come out and watch the game, again, not required, but, would be nice. And you get $5 to spend on whatever it is you want to spend it on.
There you go. And if you come out to Tris Lounge at 123 State Street in Marengo, I'll be there. I'll have the game on, plus all the out-of-market games as well. And if the Bears win, you get to see me do the Kung Fu fighting dance.
Yes, and it's something, boy.
It's a sight.
It's something, boy. I love it.
But we'll be there. And again, you can listen to the hometown call here at WRMN 1410 AM, the official home of the Chicago Bears in the Fox River Valley. So that is our WRMN morning show. Weather and sports report.
Yeah, 90 was not bad. A little bit of traffic. I left the usual time. Just be careful with the roads being damp. You got that one guy that's driving. I had a truck so far up my butt. We should be married. However, and I couldn't go around them. I couldn't go around. I'm stuck between semis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, simmer down. Like, I will, as soon as I can move, I will.
Well,
I did, and he went blasting past me, which leads me to the cue of the day.
Yeah, what was I going to say?
What is something that irritates you? Stupid drivers. Be safe, people. You're in a death machine.
Mm.
So that was, way up. I could barely see his light, and he had halogen lights, which that really irritates me too because they're so bright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. How about you? Something that irritates you? Well, okay. I don't know if I should have done this with Elliot here today.
Well, it irritates me, coworkers who come in.
Elliot, I can't get enough of your love, babe.
Can't get enough of your love, babe.
That's
you know I love you, and I can't get enough of your love, babe.
No, I will admit, that happened to me this morning too. Some guy again going way too fast for conditions.
Yeah,
I was going a good 10 miles above the speed limit, which is generally the rule of thumb.
Yes.
10 miles above the speed limit, and mind you, not on the expressway. I'm on 20, and 20 is dark and it's damp. And it's in some areas not very well lit.
No, and there's spots of fog in places.
Yeah, and spots where anything can happen. You can hit something, something can jump out in front of you, but this guy's like, I'm like, dude, and these are the folks who end up getting in accidents because they're incredibly aggressive drivers. So yeah, but trust me, you ask me what irritates me. It's more than one thing. I got a whole list.
I figured after I posted, I thought maybe this wasn't a good idea with Elliot, but we'll keep him reined in. Well, and that's why I was saying yesterday, going down 90, if you drive this certain vehicle, your speed limit is 60. If you drive another type of vehicle, it's 65. And if you're in a car, it's 70. It's like, choose your speed limit, kids. Like, I don't know. That's got to be so confusing for out of town. I mean, it's confusing enough for some people that live here, let alone out of towners. Get on the 90, or the 290, or the Jane Addams Highway, or any of whatever they're all called, and It's crazy. So let's hear it. You can either text in at 505-926-1410. You can drop what irritates you on the YouTube. Or at 7 o'clock, you can call us, 847-931-1410. And today, we'll do the Toast and Jam at 7 a.m. again, just a quick for people who weren't here. But today at 8:30, not only do we have Plan Your Weekend with Kat, meow, we have our very own Jimmy Vaselli coming in to hang out and chit-chat and let's talk fun stuff because he is a blast.
He is a blast. Jimmy and I were talking last night, and I was like, hey, Jimmy, can I ask you a question? Susie C keeps giving all this legal advice on the air. Can you come in for a bit and, fact check us a bit? And he went, yeah, I've been listening. I should probably do that.
He probably should. Not a bad idea.
Actually, there are many things that Susie gives advice on that I don't know. I mean, there's some great advice, and then some advice that's sus, as the kids say.
As the kids say, sus.
It's sus.
Yeah.
So I'm like going, wait a minute, how is it over here? And it makes sense, but over here is I don't get that there. Anyway,
hey, we got somebody in that I haven't seen in a while. Oh, there he is, Michael. Hey, yes, we are going to play. Actually, okay, this is what I was looking for. So Michael is a TikToker. We got mutual llama friends, and he is releasing music. And I told him we would play, and we could play the whole song because it's an original. So what time do you think we should play that?
Let's do it. Let's do it in the 7 o'clock hour.
Okay.
So we got a lot.
I'll send it to you so we can play it.
Let's find him and we'll play it.
Yeah.
If you are
big on TikTok, he's got an EP coming out. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, because these days it's hard to discover new artists. You don't find them on the radio anymore. They don't get played on the radio. If you want to discover a new up and coming artist who has music that you're really into, because we had this discussion. It's like, well, Susie went on one of those. They just don't write songs like that. Well, no, you didn't sound like that.
They do, but most of it's AI.
They don't write songs like that anymore. Why don't they do the nice romantic songs? They don't do that anymore.
And I'm like, they're on TikTok. They're on YouTube. That's where you got to discover them. So if you are an artist that I've actually reached out to a few also on TikTok to see if they'd be interested in coming on or having their music featured here. So if you are looking to get your stuff heard, I mean, we're an AM station, but we reach 1.15 million households throughout the Fox River Valley. Add to that, we have a nice and growing following on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you want to share your stuff with us, we'd be happy to amplify and boost your signal so that more people can discover your music, discover your content, and increase your following.
Yeah, and if you missed the morning Toast and Jam or the Cue of the Day, head over to the WRMN Facebook page. I will start posting the Toast and Jam right at about 6 o'clock when I get here. And then typically around 10 o'clock, 10:30, I post pictures from today's show, things that were talked about. So keep you informed. Head over and like, subscribe, follow, thumbs up on the YouTube. Don't just look at your screen and go, hey, thumbs up. Actually like and then subscribe because you'll get alerts when we're being goofballs, which is typically every morning at about 6:10.
And then add to that today at the 8 o'clock hour, it's the most, I don't know if it's...
It is.
It's the most popular segment we have here on the WRMN Morning Show.
It is.
What will Elliot put in his mouth today? We've got another selection of snacks and treats things from Susie C. and good old Roadrunner, our friend of the show, brought some stuff for me to try again. If you've never seen it before, that's when Susie C brings me an exotic snack or treat or food item that I try sight unseen, and you get to see my reactions. And mind you, there have been times when the reactions have been fairly mild. I mean, sometimes I'm elated. When Mary Kay brought the Superman Blizzard, I was elated.
You were like a little kid at the carnival.
I was like a child at the carnival. I was so happy. I had a big smile on my face. She brought me one to try, and she even brought me another one to take home, which is why I love her.
And the Band-Aid flavored Jelly
Now
Bellies, not so much.
Then the day you brought the Bean Boozled jelly beans, which had those weird flavors, and I swear the sweat sock flavored one tasted like feet. Now, I've never tried feet before. I've never tasted
Nor
feet.
will you.
Well,
Oh, maybe.
I'm not a foot guy, but if she is, and then, but if I could imagine what feet tasted like, that jelly bean tasted like feet. And then there was the Cheez-It pizza.
Oh, that was
one
really
good. The Cheez-It pizza. David T's brought in the Cheez-It crust pizza, which was quite good. It lived up to the expectations, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we had the fried chicken flavored hard candy, which did not taste like fried chicken.
No.
And it was. And then the opposite side, we had the mac and cheese flavored candy canes.
Yes, but they tasted more like Scutterbotch.
And they were good.
Yeah.
And then swing back to the other side, to the sour cream and onion candy. No.
But they did taste like sour cream and onion.
But they were.
But super oniony.
And then, to me, the one that will always be the outlier that I will never get, and to this day I'm still fascinated that it actually was decent, it was the possum-flavored candy, which tasted just like roast beef, which makes me go, do possums taste like roast beef?
I don't know now. There's something to be said for roadkill. I don't know.
So
I have no idea.
You never know what I'm going to be putting in my mouth on any particular segment.
But I do.
Yes, she does. And yeah, so sometimes
what was the shrimp cheeks?
The shrimp cheeks, those were good. The shrimp cheeks were good.
Yeah, so there's a Elliot's Mouth Museum over in the corner.
You can see a picture of it on my Instagram.
Yeah, we're gonna have to weed through some of the Mouth Museum stuff. And if anybody ever wants to come in and try any of this stuff, let us know. Come on over.
We've had folks come in. We've had folks come in.
But
try
we have like leftover stuff. You want to try possum candy? Show up. I'll give you possum candy.
We've
sour
got
cream and yeah.
The shrimp cheeks are still there. Oh.
We got to toss those. And
the fried crickets went. David T's took those with him, right?
He didn't leave those went. They went good.
Which was David T's brought in these different flavors of roasted crickets.
I didn't like the lasagna ones. Too oregano-y.
Yeah, but the
cotton candy.
Not the cotton candy one.
Mango Hob.
The mango habanero ones.
Delightful.
I like them.
Yeah, those were good.
So again, you never know. You never know. I mean, things can
And you really enjoyed the seaweed chips. You were just putting those away like they were. And I bought the plain ones. I didn't buy like the flavors because I wanted to get the seaweed.
Yeah.
Derek Geyer was here and he's like, I think I'm eating a fish tank. Or eating the sea, something to that.
It was literally from the ocean. Yeah.
But I always say he's got such an easy gag. He has ran out of here gagging.
He'd be the worst
so
gay man ever.
He would be, absolutely.
I also would be terrible as a gay man because of my gag reflex. So that's yet another reason why I'm not that.
Yeah, and who's our show sponsored by?
Well,
or so far
we're not trying to insinuate anything about Jimmy Vaselli.
No, I just always go. Sometimes the things we talk about, he's probably at home scratching his head, going, "I really sponsor this."
He'll be in today, but our good friend Jimmy Vaselli of Vaselli Law is a sponsor of the WRMN Morning Show. You can visit their website. I'm sorry, at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's Juliet, Michael, Victor, chicagolaw.com. To learn about the team and their services, you could also call them at 630-931-8225. Again, 630-931-8225.
He's at home going, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot.
Yeah. And he'll be in with us during the 8 o'clock hour. Just hang out, as he says. And then if you have any questions about good morning.
Oh, good morning. Oh, she went by 6:28. She's early today.
She's early today.
Yeah, the blonde just went by.
This cute blonde.
But she went by early.
If you have any questions about any law concerns, any sort of consultations you need, it can do with municipal, real estate, and corporate law. Jimmy's actually helping me with a couple personal things.
Those charges are not going to stick, Elliot. They're not going to stick.
Yeah.
Jimmy's good at what he does.
He's very good
None
at what
of
he
those
does.
charges are going to stick.
Well, again, The problem is I'm a repeat offender. You can call them at 630-931-8225 if you don't want to send them an email. 630-931-8225. If they're not there and you, trust me, leave a voicemail. That voicemail actually gets converted into a text message that goes to all of their email inboxes. So you will get in touch with someone and someone will get back to you. That's how efficient and good these folks are. So again, it's Vasselli Law, who are advising governments, defending communities, and proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show. When we come back from the break, it's more of your answers to the question of the day and more mayhem, merriment, mirth, mischief on the WRMN
and malarkey
Morning Show.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. The Kane County Board has postponed a vote to fill the vacant District 2 seat left by the late Dale Berman. Chairman Corrine Pirog had recommended Mary Berman, Dale's widow, but she was the lowest-ranked candidate in a review committee. Other applicants who are running in the March Democratic primary raised concerns about giving an appointee an incumbent advantage. After a closed-session discussion, the board tabled the vote with no new date set. By law, the seat must be filled within 60 days of Berman's passing. Illinois is going digital. Secretary of State Alexei Giannoulis announced that starting today, residents can add their driver's license or state ID to Apple Wallet. Using facial reconstruction and ID scanning, users can securely verify their identity and use their digital ID at TSA checkpoints, select businesses, and online services. Privacy is a priority. Venues can only see the information they need, like age, while other details remain hidden. Physical IDs are still required, and the program will soon expand to Google and Samsung wallets. FEMA's acting administrator David Richardson has resigned. Multiple reports say Richardson was likely to be pushed out by the Trump administration over concerns about his performance. Karen Evans, a Trump ally, is set to step in on December 1st, just after hurricane season ends. City of Aurora officials are pushing back against concerns about cuts to public safety in the 2026 budget. The mayor, police chief, and fire chief say all city departments face reductions, but police and fire will see the smallest cuts. In fact, the police budget is set to increase by 7.1%, and the fire department's funding rises by $1.5 million compared to 2025. Officials stress that residents will not see a drop in law enforcement or fire services, calling this budget a result of collaboration, shared sacrifice, and problem solving across all city departments. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21. At Bank of America, we asked our people, how do you take ownership of your career?
I'm able to grow my way by putting the priorities that I have for my career first.
I thrive on being a leader who's behind the team, not in front of the team.
Every few years, I'm being re-energized because I get to do something different and learn something new.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
When tragedy strikes, you need more than a lawyer, you need a voice. Romanucci and Blandon fight for justice in cases of personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, and medical malpractice. With over $1 billion recovered, their results speak loud. Call 312-458-1000 or visit rblaw.net. That's 312-458-1000. Romanucci and Blandon, national impact, personalized care. No fee unless they win. Proud supporter of America's First Responders Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a chance of drizzle and patchy fog with cloudy skies and a high near 46. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 44. Tonight, a chance of drizzle before 9 p.m., cloudy with a low around 42. Looking ahead to tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 51. Currently, it is 43 with fog. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Back to the show that keeps your mornings moving. It's the WRMN Morning Show. More talk, more laughs, and probably more trouble. Filled with weird news, listener shout-outs, and just enough structure to stay on the air. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Let's go.
Morning.
Yeah, gotta play the guitar solo.
Love it. Well, good morning, everybody. It is 6:36. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show with me, Susie C, and Elliot the L Train Serrano, just jamming today. And normally I don't read the shout outs, but I am going to read one, sir.
Is this going to irritate me?
No, you're going to actually, you're going to laugh. So Todd says his biggest irritation is people that claim to only eat 3 fries, but actually more, and hide them in their purse for the ride home. And Fire Trusty Eddie Saunders says, Todd is revealing more of Susie C's habits. Can ketchup packets be at the ready too?
That is what we call a callback, folks. That is a callback to the early days of the
French fry dilemma.
The early days of the current iteration of the WRMN Morning Show.
Yes. When we talk about... All right, we're going to go back. I'll go really quick. So I had said something about French fries and would Elliot share? Because you know what? Sometimes I don't want an entire order of fries. Mm-hmm. I just want like 3. Just like 3 fries. And Elliot said he would not share, that if I wanted my own fries, or any woman, they had to get their own. Again, why waste all the fries? So I was like, come on, Elliot, you wouldn't share like 3 fries? He said, absolutely not. And people came at him. He's going to die on that hill of not sharing fries.
Took her all
and so Todd is coming back saying,
my...
I probably eat more than 3 fries, and I put them in my purse.
15 seconds to misrepresent my point of view, just suddenly. And that's a good thing that Jimmy Vasselli's coming in today, because I'm going to talk to him about the legal actions, the defamation, and the misrepresentation that takes place every time Friesgate is brought up. Friesgate is brought up on this show.
Yeah, well, you know. So all you would have had to done was say, yes, I would share 3 fries with you, and all of this would have never happened. All of it. Every bit of it. So, Elliot, what's something that irritates you?
When I
Go
get
the cue of the day.
misrepresented in my point of view. Again, I have said it time and again, it's a principle of the matter. If you wanted fries, just make sure you tell me from the get-go that you don't want a whole order. You might just want some of mine, and I'll say, it's prepare me for the thing. But it's a whole, no, I don't want any fries. I'm not going to want fries. And then before my plate even hits the floor, hits the table, and those hot fries are there, I see a little hand creeping towards my plate. Oh,
no, that is not how I do.
Give me a couple.
Not how I do.
And then she gets up and she goes to every other table around the bar, around the bar or restaurant. Go, oh, those look good. Can I try those? Oh, I like crab cakes. Oh, I like calamari.
That's okay. That is also a misrepresentation.
Oh, now we're talking about misrepresentation.
I can call the bartender at the restaurant and she will
do it right now. Do it. Call the bartender.
She's sleeping.
Well,
so I went out with my girlfriend for dinner to Buongiorno in Itasca.
Let us call that bartender.
Lena. You can call Lena. Lena was sitting right next to me.
Let's call Lena and give her the morning jam.
Morning jam,
toasted jam. Wake her up.
She's up. Lena, call in 847-931-1410.
Come on, Lena.
I can't get enough of your love, babe.
Of your fries.
I don't know why I didn't want any of my own, but I want all of your fries, babe. Some things I can't get used to is ordering my own fries. But just like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. Oh no, I want your fries.
Yeah, that's again.
Oh goodness, Elle, I swear.
I'm telling you, if that piercing voice didn't wake you up, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of like that really annoying, that alarm that some people had.
Oh yeah,
it sounds like the Psycho bit.
It's kind of like our voices at 6:15.
At 6:15 in the morning. Yeah, it takes us a while to work it in.
Goodness. It is 6:41. Hopefully you are all up and ready, drinking your coffee, enjoying the show, thinking about, and I don't want to start your day off cranky. So that's why we're here to vent what things irritate you. I've had some good ones. Alan C., he says stupid people. And for me, it's not necessarily stupid. It's people without common sense.
But that's stupid.
Well, okay, I'm trying to be polite.
No, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to be polite there. There are too many stupid people on the planet
it's true. There are.
Too many.
There are.
And there's a difference between dumb and stupid. Okay?
Yes.
I can give you a little bit of grace if you're dumb. Because when you're dumb, no one ever showed you. No one ever taught you. It's like ignorant, right? You never knew. No one ever knew. When you're stupid, you should know better, but you decide not to. That's the part that drives me nuts. That's the part. We're in a society, folks. Can we live in a society where everyone just be mindful of each other? Stupid people. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Well, okay. Yeah. And so now you're going to set me off because I know I need to bring this up because it really, really bothered me. And then we're going to get out. This is my peek into the quick bleak because I don't like to do this. But did you see the video of the middle and grade schooler kids that attacked the pregnant mom and her two little children?
Well, she wasn't pregnant, but yes, I saw that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, some reports are saying she was pregnant. Some reports were saying she has a disease that caused that. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way. These are children, small children, grade school children. The one girl came on to give an apology, and the mom was like, be respectful. She's a child. Excuse me. Your child was the first one to hit the adult. Your child, who is an 8th grader, knows better. All of those children know better. I don't care who they are. They attacked this woman. They hit her little children. They yanked her baby, her 5-year-old's hair, and threw her to the ground. And then to have this mom go, she's here to apologize, which it was a bogus apology. It was she forced herself. Because at one point she almost chuckled. She'll be in prison one day. Hey, by the time she's 17, peace out, and I don't feel bad for her. Because you know better. You know better.
Kids, they don't know, but kids don't know better.
Elliot, by 8th grade, did you know it was not right to get a gang together and go beat up a lady walking down the street?
No.
Yes, you did.
When I was a kid, I grew up in a church, and that we shamed other kids into thinking they were going to hell.
You knew
I'm just
better.
saying, no,
You
these
knew
are
better.
kids who should have known better were the parents, the adults. They're the ones who should know better.
And I think the parents should be held accountable as well.
And they should be. We're putting all this stuff on kids. Kids don't know better. Kids don't know better. I'm sorry.
We'll beg to differ. We'll agree to disagree.
I have worked with kids of all ages for a good portion of my life. Kids don't. We put too much on these kids. We need to put more on the adults. We need to put more on the parents.
Agreed. But by 8th grade, you know not to just go beat somebody up randomly. You do.
But your brain isn't coming. Kids don't know consequences. Kids, when they're that age, they think they're going to live forever. Why do you think they're eating Tide Pods half the time? They don't know better. Kids don't know better. They only know what adults teach them or what they allow their kids to learn.
Well, there's a difference between being dumb and eating a Tide Pod and going and beating up a woman and 2 small children.
They don't know better. They don't know better.
That was my peek into the bleak, and I'm very upset by this whole story. Luckily, the community came together and put together money to let her move, help her move, get her kids out of there. And I'm very curious as to what the consequences will be for these children.
Well, then, and the
because
parents.
Because they need it. And the parents. Agreed. I was getting there. I was getting to that.
And you can't say these kids are all going to grow up in jail. I mean, a lot of these kids are going to.
No, not all of them.
Some of these kids are probably going to, if given the right intervention, with the right people, and the right circumstances, they're going to get themselves together and they're going to know better and learn better.
Said ringleader was more, I'm homecoming queen and a cheerleader captain, and I get A's and B's. Well, then you are smart enough to know not to do this. But anyway, all right, I digress. Let's change the subject because I don't like it. I was just very upset by all of that whole story and watching that fake apology and the mom saying, please be respectful. She's a child. No. Any hootie.
Yeah, I would say
Good morning. It's 6:45. That was my 2-minute rant. And we're going to move on to something more fun. Because Jimmy Vasselli sponsors our show. Is it going to get nice out today? Is the sun going to come out? Is it going to be overcast like yesterday?
According to the AccuWeather forecast right now, we are sitting at 42 degrees with a real feel 41. We are going to have a cloudy day though. It's going to be mostly cloudy today, and we're going to hit a low of 39. And air quality has been rated as unhealthy.
Yes, agreed.
So, no bueno.
Wholeheartedly. So have the inhaler out on the ready.
So today it's going to be mostly foggy. We're going to have morning mist, and it's going to be somewhat cloudy. That's what we're looking at for the day. Tomorrow, of course, mostly cloudy, but it should be clearing. And going into the weekend, we're going to be around the 50s, sunny to partly cloudy. By Sunday, we'll hit the high of 56, and it'll be mostly sunny and breezy.
And if anybody, first person to claim them, we have 2 tickets to give away to the Rouse Center in Crystal Lake for a Cripple Creek Christmas Carol. It's this Friday. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. If anybody is interested in these 2 tickets,
First person to call
847-931-1410 can have these 2 tickets. I guess it's going to be a pretty good production, but it's right here in Crystal Lake, so it's not far. You don't have to go super far and see a great show. So anybody wants them, first caller that calls in, 847-931-1410.
Yeah, you'll need to come by the studio to pick up the tickets.
Yeah, we don't deliver. Sorry.
Unfortunately, it's going to be too late for us to be able to mail them to you. So if you want the tickets, 847-931-1410. They are yours. And then tell us what irritates you while you're at it.
Yeah, might as well. It's going to be one of those days. And later this morning at the 7 o'clock hour, we are going to be playing a song by a friend of the show, Michael, who is an up-and-coming TikTok star. We are going to have the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. We'll do our morning shout-outs. 8 o'clock, we're going to also do, or 7 o'clock, we'll do one more time Susie's Toast and Jam. And from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, not only do we have Plan Your Weekend with Kat, meow, we will also have our very own Jimmy Vasselli to, kick back and chit-chat with us. We always love when he comes in.
And we're also going to find out what am I going to put in my mouth.
We are going to find out.
In the 8 o'clock hour.
It's going to be interesting.
That will be interesting.
8 a.m.
If you tune in to WRMN 1410 a.m. this Sunday at noon, you'll be able to hear the Chicago Bears take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why, yes, Aaron Rodgers returns to Chicago. Will he play? Won't he? We'll find out when the Bears face the Steelers. The first place, the NFC North leading Bears, going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers in a match that is surely going down in the history books. You can listen to all the in-game and post-game action right here on WRMN 1410 AM. Listen to the call by Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer, and the entire Chicago Bears radio crew. Yes, the WRMN 1410 AM is the official home of the Chicago Bears here in the Fox River Valley. Give us a listen for all your Bears in-game and post-game action. No pop-up ads. No, you don't need to download a streaming service. It's all here on your radio, the only hometown call. That's the Chicago Bears radio network on WRMN 1410 AM. And I do believe, that's all our housekeeping.
That is all of our housekeeping, at least for the moment. So the cue of the day today we're talking about is what irritates you? What just gets under your skin? Glenn from Georgia, he says sheeple, just people that, they just follow along. They don't Google, they don't use the Google machine and research on their own. They just get on that. And that happens a lot on social media where someone will, and now especially with AI, terrifying how many stories, and nobody looks, because a lot of times like on TikTok or some of them, it says in small print, may contain some AI generated, but people don't see that. And they're just like, oh my God, did you read or did you hear? And it's like, it's AI.
Did you see that podcast with the two dogs that talk about the things that really make them laugh? Oh my God, how did they get those dogs to talk?
And there are people who believe. That was like for a long time I was getting frustrated on the Book of Faces, and I was always the buzzkill because, people would be like, oh, this kid is missing. Quick, post it everywhere. And then you'd Google the kid's name and it was like, that was 22 years ago. He was only gone for like 40 minutes and he's home. But and what people don't understand on social media is people can follow that. The person who follows that, starts that post, can follow the shares. And then what they do is they can steal your contact info and sell it. Like all the people who are on your Facebook who have their phone numbers in their profiles or their emails.
Check your settings for that, folks.
Yeah, so they can steal that and make money off of you. So I was always the one coming on going, hey, that was a really old post, or hey, check before you repost. And that kind of stopped on my page because I was like, I'm going to start just absolutely deleting people who can't do their own research and check before they post these things. Because people would get all up in an uproar. I can't believe they haven't found. No, they did. They found the kid like a week later and he was safe. So that was one that got under my skin. But yeah, Eddie Saunders, fire trustee Eddie Saunders, he says punk kids with no respect. I get that because there's a lot of them. Again, but that's taught at home. Respect. My mom would have backhanded me so hard. Your mom would have pulled off that chancla so fast if you were disrespectful to an adult. You'd still have an indent on your forehead.
No.
Maybe you do. Is that what that is up there?
All these are chancla marks.
Those are
We're on the edge of the chancla.
Pow. How is Norma? Have you talked to Norma?
I have not talked to her, actually. I tried reaching out to her. Remember that time on the air? And
maybe we should get a Friday morning Norma report.
For
those of you who are new to the station, Norma is Elliot's mama.
She lives in Florida.
She's Puerto Rican. She has the sweetest little accent, and she loves me. She does love me, and I love her. She's the sweetest angel
I gotta
ever.
Keep hearing about that all the time. I even get that on a voicemail message. Oh, Elliot, that's Susie. She's so nice. She's so sweet to me, and all the listeners. It's so nice that everyone they care so much. Oh boy, yeah, Ma, we do.
And you're like, by the way, I'm fine too, Mom.
Yeah, really. How about me? How about checking on how I'm doing? Actually, no, I joke. She does check on me.
She does.
So she was actually out with a friend that morning. She was at a friend's house. That's why she was.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't
a
like
little coffee morning,
something like that. So
cute.
She texted me back later. Oh, I'm with so and so, and we're doing that. Is everything okay? And then I actually forgot to respond to that. So, although for all that she knows, I've been kidnapped and I'm on a slow boat to China right now.
The blonde like sets you up. Come on, Elliot. Let's go for coffee.
Let's go. Hold on.
Let's go.
Wait, hey.
Guess what? You're on a slow boat to China.
China, can you go into that room over there and get my code for me? The door closes behind me. Next thing I know, I'm in a giant crate.
I think we need to Google and figure out where the saying "a slow boat to China" how that originated, because my grandma used to say it too.
A slow boat to China.
I love when he does that.
Origin.
You know who else is starting to do that now?
Who?
Derek Geyer of Big Top.
Of course.
Sports. Yeah, because I saw him the other day. Had flipped on to say hi to Brendan, and he's doing.
Here we go. The phrase, and this is according to the AI, take it as you will.
Yeah.
The slow boat to China originated in the 1930s as a poker slang for a player who consistently lost, as the long and slow sea journey to China provided ample time to win all their money. Oh, okay.
Aww.
The saying was then popularized in a 1948 romantic ballad by Frank Lesser, who used it to describe the longest trip imaginable. The phrase has since entered the general usage to describe anything that takes an extremely long time.
Okay.
So there we go.
So that seems like reasonable.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, that seems a reasonable explanation.
On a slow
because sometimes,
boat to
like
China.
our grandparents, we debunked we explained to everybody where the term lumbago came from. It's not an order at a bagel shop. It's not like lox and bagels. My grandma used to always say, "Oh, my lumbago and my bursitis." Well, we Googled and found out that lumbago is lower back pain.
It's a term to describe lower back pain.
Yeah.
Back pain, yes.
So, see, we are not sheeple. We do our research. We do. Do you not do your research, Elliot?
I do my research.
Okay, so we are not sheeple.
I will say this. I do not. This is my irritant, and I am not saying this about our caller who says this. But in my experience, 9 times out of 10, and I'm saying, and the 10 time is not this. Who was it who said the against saying sheeple? Who was it?
Oh, Glenn from Georgia.
Glenn, I'm not saying you're sheeple, but Glenn, in my experience, 9 times out of 10, the people who say they can't stand sheeple are sheeple themselves.
Oh, Glenn is really far from sheeple.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because I get that on my Facebook all the time. Stop being such a sheep. And then they go and they start reciting all this stuff that's like the common talking points of whatever point that they're trying to defend or whatever, especially if I'm criticizing something. You're being such a sheep. I'm like, okay. We lost one here. So that to me, it's funny that most of the people who say don't be sheep are sheep themselves. So
they are sheep themselves. Todd, did we state the wrong time? No, it's 6:57. Unless our clocks are wrong.
Maybe sorry about another thing.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe could have been that.
Maybe could be.
Any hootie. Oh, God, that's something that annoys me when your phrases
that
get
I've
stuck in my head.
Well, I've permeated your brain. You've permeated mine. I'll hear your voice. Derek Geyer, he hears us because when he's in here, he'll be like, he'll text me and go, "Oh my God, why did I just say any hootie?"
Or any hoozle. That's what
the
Derek
time
says.
is 6:57. 6:57.
That's a stretch.
Yeah,
That was a
stretch.
stretch.
Well, that's what Todd said. He goes, it's 6:57. My clock says 6:58.
All right.
My watch says 6:58, so we're right there.
We're looking at
Todd, how are you this morning? Obviously, you did not ride the motorcycle, but it's going to be 56. I bet you and your lovely wife will be out on it on Sunday for a bit, unless you winterized her, but I bet you didn't. So,
All right. Let's take a quick break here. I need to refresh my coffee. And when we come back...
Oh, we got so much going on.
We got
at
a
7.
lot going on. Tell us about the things that annoy you, that irritate you, And at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour, it's a no nickname John bad joke of the day. All that and more.
We haven't had any of the haters check in and say how much I irritate them. They're coming, though.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain X. City of Aurora officials are pushing back against concerns about cuts to public safety in the 2026 budget. The mayor, police chief, and fire chief say all city departments face reductions, but police and fire will see the smallest cuts. In fact, the police budget is set to increase by 7.1%, and the fire department's funding rises by $1.5 million compared to 2025. Officials stress that residents will not see a drop in law enforcement or fire services, calling this budget a result of collaboration, shared sacrifice, and problem solving across all city departments. The Kane County Board has postponed a vote to fill the vacant District 2 seat left by the late Dale Berman. Chairman Corrine Pirog had recommended Mary Berman, Dale's widow, but she was the lowest ranked candidate in a review committee. Other applicants who are running in the March Democratic primary raised concerns about giving an appointee an incumbent advantage. After a closed session discussion, the board tabled the vote with no new date set. By law, the seat must be filled within 60 days of Berman's passing. Illinois is going digital. Secretary of State Alexei Giannoulis announced that starting today, residents can add their driver's license or state ID to Apple Wallet. Using facial reconstruction and ID scanning, users can securely verify their identity and use their digital ID at TSA checkpoints, select businesses, and online services. Privacy is a priority. Venues can only see the information they need, like age, while other details remain hidden. Physical IDs are still required, and the program will soon expand to Google and Samsung wallets. FEMA's acting administrator David Richardson has resigned. Multiple reports say Richardson was likely to be pushed out by the Trump administration over concerns about his performance. Karen Evans, a Trump ally, is set to step in on December 1st, just after hurricane season ends. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Bulls are coming off a big 131-27 win over the Nuggets on Monday. The road trip continues tonight at Portland. Huge college basketball game tonight as the number 8 Illini men take on number 11 Alabama. The Illini women beat Murray State 84-64 on Tuesday. The Bears sit atop a very tight NFC North. They're 7-3-0. Green Bay is right behind them at 6-3-1, and the Lions remain in the mix at 6-4-0. The fourth place Vikings still have a shot. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 4-6-0. 5-0. On the schedule this week, it'll be the Bears at home against the Steelers. Pittsburgh is 6-4-0 atop the AFC North, trying to gain some separation from the second-place Ravens, who were 5-5-0. Chicago signed former Lions All-Pro and Pro Bowl special teamer Jalen Reeves-Maven Tuesday. He'll fill the practice squad spot opened up when Miles Boykin got released a week ago. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Medicare annual enrollment period runs from October 15th.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a chance of drizzle and patchy fog with cloudy skies and a high near 46. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 44. Tonight, a chance of drizzle before 9 p.m., cloudy with a low around 42. Looking ahead to tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 51. Currently, it is 43 with fog. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Out.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
morning and welcome back to the 7 o'clock hour of the WRMN show here, AM 1410, downtown Elgin on Douglas Avenue. Good morning, Elliot. Whew, we have had a crazy morning already, and we've got so much in store for this hour and the next hour, so buckle up. Now is the time of the morning where we start with our morning shout outs to all of the first shifters. And if you want to be a first shifter, you want to shout out, the only thing you have to do is send us a comment either on the YouTube or on the chat line 505-926-1410 and do that before about 7:10 when I start reading. And I always start off with the chat line. So we are starting out this morning with, I will add our prayers very quickly because I'm not good at math, but I'm good enough at this. 1, 6, 8, 3, 2, 40. 1673.
Don't forget to carry the one.
Okay, 168. Stop it. 72. Okay, we are starting out with 16,872 prayers. Let me reset my counter. And we will start out this morning with, well, Miss Linda Carter. Of course, she started out this morning at right after midnight saying, good morning to me. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. And she sends me lots of prayers because she knows I need Jesus. We all do. Next up, 58 Mike actually texted me on my phone at right after Miss Linda and said good morning. And of course he said happy, it's Burger Day. I believe it's Burger Day at the Legion, 820 North Liberty. Katrina came in. She's listening on her speaker. She is drinking her coffee with creme brulee and honey and says, everybody have a very wonderful day. And what else do we got? Cartman Dan said what really irritates him, tailgaters on Glen Ellen Road, a known speed trap where 30 miles an hour means 30 miles an hour. So, yep, take care of that. And don't tailgate, people. We hate tailgaters. We all hate the tailgaters. So moving over to the YouTube, I am refreshing my feed so I have everybody on there. First one in the house is Hector Soto. Good morning, L Train, Susie C, and the First Shifters from Hector, Nene Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. Oh, you're not on camera, so you can boom boom later. Daddy make a boom boom? And he sends lots of prayers. Keith K, our ninja. Our little ninja shifter. He comes in and says, have a great Thursday, shifters. And Hector sends lots of prayers. Todd says, good morning. Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders. Good Thursday morning, boys and girls of the First Shifters Club. Have a fire safe day. Have a great show, Susie C. Elliot, the L Train Serrano. We appreciate the both of you. Well, thank you, because we appreciate you. And you all make this crazy train run. Miss Linda Carter comes in and sends a prayer and says, have a blessed day to all the First Shifters. And then Elliot, of course, you get your very own. Hector Soto was dancing to the, which we will do again, the toast and jam of the day. This is something new we're doing where I come in, I'm always dancing and singing on my way into the studio, and Elliot can usually hear my music bumping across the street. So every morning I am going to post my toast and jam. I will toast, and then we will play a bit of my jam, and maybe that'll get you up and running too. Let's see. Michael says, good morning, Elgin. Fire Trustee. Oh, this is a good one. Did you hear that the northbound new underpass ramp from 294 to Northwest 290 opens this Sunday? No more 20 mile an hour, big backed up, gaping circle crapola on the ramp. So that's exciting. And Mary Kay says she loves you too, Elliot, when you were talking about your blizzard. Fast Eddie, a big shout out to all the First Shifters, Susie C and L Train. And Hector says, go chase the blonde, Elliot. Go chase her. Eddie Saunders says, agree. Get yourself a box of Fannie Mae mint meltaways and greet her on the street.
All right. May I tell you gentlemen, mind you, when she walks by, it tends to be pretty dark outside. And I don't know if you'd want someone running up behind you in the dark going, excuse me, even if they have a box of candy in their hand. And plus, I think she's going to the gym. Who wants a box of chocolate when they're going to the gym?
Okay, what about a smoothie? A delightful smoothie. A protein shake.
Try running with a smoothie in your hand. Where are there smoothies around here?
You make one at home. It's the thought.
By the time it... y'all...
What about a protein shake?
I'm not heading this to the things that irritate me.
And then Eddie also says, Elliot, just start all your comments with, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. No Nickname John, he sent in the, he says, good morning, First Shifters, and sent in the No Nickname John bad joke of the day, which is a good one. Todd says it's like having the hand from the Addams Family coming at your plate for fries. That's what he pictures. And then we go, oop, what happened? It just jumped. It says my clock is 15 minutes off. Okay. Oh, Todd, you're freaking me out. It's not 15 minutes off. Michael says he wants to join the First Shifters. You're in. You're already in, buddy. David Sowich, Sunday is his birthday, and he's going to be 58 and single, and probably happy too. So almost happy birthday, David. And amen, he needs Jesus and the morning show, and he is grateful. Michael hates tailgaters. No wild squirrels this morning. No, actually, they have not come. They're probably sleeping in down the street because of the weather. They're like, the heck with this. Commander Dennis says, good morning, First Shifters. The American Legion today at 2. We're hosting a birthday party for Bud. That's right. The 106-year-old veteran who just had his home renovated, and that is open to the public, as is the Legion. Hopefully your $2 beers went well yesterday and brought some people in. Brendan's up. Good morning, Brendan. We're so happy to see you. Oh, there we go. Elliot, put a motion-censored light outside the window so it lights up when she goes by. That might be a little creepy, too. But there we are. That is our First Shift shout-outs to all of you that come in. And right in the clutch, Todd sends his beautiful good morning picture, which will be posted on our WRMN Facebook page later on this morning with other pictures that pertain to the goings-on on this thing we call a show. So, do we have that song pulled up?
Yeah, I've got it. I want to make sure it will play. But,
okay.
Yeah, so if you want to set it up, go on ahead.
Okay, so, Michael, we are about to play your song. So get ready. This is Michael. He is an up-and-coming music sensation. You can find him on TikTok at Ravens Magic. I will post that because it's spelled a little different. And, we're here to support local. We're here to support new artists. So everybody hang on and take a listen.
And this is the song is called Group 7 Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Just play it. Play it.
Okay,
it's saying I thought we had Spotify on the system. So let's go back to some other things and we'll play I got to get this set up to get to play it. So
Okay, Todd, you are freaking watching from YouTube on my phone. It's off, but my desktop is correct. How are we off 15 minutes? We're not. It's you. Your phone is all wonkadooa because there's no way. Today we are talking about the cue of the day, which is, what is something that irritates you? I personally, Linda says speeding this one. And this is so dangerous. So dangerous. People that get off to the shoulder and they speed as fast as they can and then think they're going to jump in. They're going to cut in that line. That is just the worst and so, so dangerous. So, Linda, I am so with you with that. Alan with a Y. Yeah. Loud chewing or people that chew with their mouth open. That is, yeah. Mouth noises. Mouth noises are too much. So you know what? Whenever we're eating on the air, we try to be mindful of our mouth noises. So, yeah. And how do you guys feel about the Toast and Jam segment? I like it, but that's because I'm always listening to music anyway. Is there another way that we could play it?
I'm trying to get it here. I'm just going to go to his TikTok to see.
Okay, yeah, go to his TikTok.
I'm going to tell you right now, the one thing that's annoying me right now outside of
the computer
is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn has become the place where everyone who's trying desperately to find a job anywhere is getting led on by these different spams, these different quote-unquote recruiters, all these areas where, and then all you add to that, you want to be able to, you want to find a connection, like someone who's hiring or stuff like that. And to be able to actually see the folks who are hiring and looking at your profile on LinkedIn, now you have to pay LinkedIn for their premium service.
Well, because there's probably
account.
AI jumping in
Yeah,
there.
it is. It is. It's
And that's the
absolutely
way
there.
to make sure it's not AI is by paying for it for right now, which is
Which-
dumb.
Well, needless to say, it is kind of annoying that you can't just go on LinkedIn and say, hey, here I am. Be out there, let people see your profile, and then go, hey, we want to hire this person because we think they're pretty cool. And
AI irritates me.
It is everything in AIDS.
It's permeating everybody, including people's brains. Think for yourself.
What is
I've only used it to make a picture. Like when I've tried to come up with something like on Canva and I'm like, ooh, I don't like it. I'll go to the AI, describe it, but that's all I use it for. I don't have it write anything for me. I get an idea of a picture I want and I'll be like, all right, do this. Okay, add this, boom, done. We're good. We're happy.
Anyway, that is definitely a bit of an irritant for me. And let's see, Raven Magic. I'm trying to find your TikTok. I think their TikTok is different from their from this Spotify because there's a different Raven Magic on TikTok right now.
Oh,
I can see. Unless Raven Magic a woman?
No.
Yeah, because the Raven Magic I see on TikTok is a woman.
Well, this is like
we'll fix it.
We
figure
will
it out.
fix it. We will
Yeah.
get it played.
But we definitely want to be able to play your music here on WRMN. WRMN is the voice of the valley, the talk of the town. We are here doing our best to make the voice of the Fox River Valley heard throughout the area. We are local community radio. We are live and local here at Studio 14 in downtown Elgin. We are not part of a giant media conglomerate. We do not get any money from any big, corporate media networks. All this is paid for by the ad sponsorships that we have here on the show. That helps keep the lights on. And it also helps support the talent that we have here. So if you are interested in being a show sponsor or just being have ads on WRMN throughout the day, please send us an email at sales@WRMN1410.com. Again, that's sales@WRMN1410.com.
That's his TikTok. Sorry.
That's his TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, then there we go. That's completely different.
Yeah, you can find that.
But if you send us an email, tell us, hey, we want to be able to, we want to advertise on WRMN. We want to support local radio. We want to support community radio. Please reach out to us, sales@WRMN1410.com. And either myself or Matt McNeil will get back to you and talk about some ad packages.
Yeah. And if you know people with small local businesses that want to come on our show for the local business, small business spotlight on Monday, send them our way or send me their names. We can reach out. That would be fun. Because, we always want to promote the little guys. If you know kids that want to come on and, we've got a couple of kids that like to come on and they're very smart. And we've got Graham who does sports. I think he's coming on this week, and I'm not sure. I know he had a soccer tournament last week. Yeah. He wants to be a sports reporter or a manager. We have Mike Reed, MR3, who wants to be either a weatherman, he's met Tom Skilling, or be a statistician for the Cubs and Bears. He's going to come on. And I've got Alexia, who has her own. She's like crazy. This girl started a business where she makes magnets. And she will custom make them. And she cleaned up this summer. She's going to come on, I believe, on the Friday after Thanksgiving to talk about her business. So, we want all of them. He says it's also on Apple if you can't get it.
I'm looking at his page right now. Which one's the music video?
I don't know because I'm not looking at it.
That's fine.
But so yeah,
we'll
so
have
if
it
there's,
we'll have
if
it sorted
there's
out by
businesses in town, any town, that you think might like to come on, reach out because, man, we love having people on, especially on Mondays. So it is 7:22. Hopefully your coffee is percolating. We're talking about what irritates you. David Toward says, yeah, that happened to him with on Facebook Marketplace. Scammers from Nigeria or from India pretending they have a job offer, and it ends up being a scam to get your personal information. First of all, don't give your personal information out. Or lie. Oh, there it is. Hang on, we're going to play it, so everybody buckle up and listen.
Yeah.
Here you go, Michael.
We ain't chasing trends. We're tuning frequencies. Group 7. Like coded legacy. Yeah. Used to be the outcast, now the family calls for help. We the black sheep that learn to build our heaven by ourselves. Shadow work, inner peace, currency, and health. Manifest a vision, got the universe in stealth. They scroll for clout, we scroll for signs. A timeline full of miracles and power lines. Every setback was alignment in the sky. Now I move with angels and enterprise. Group 7. Shine vibration high. We the ghosts now. Truth in our eyes. Link with the source. Align with the plan. Creators of creation. God through the hands. Yeah. Group 7 frequency. Divine. Turn pain to light. Make hustlers shrine. Black sheep to stars. Yeah, we arrive. We don't chase love. We amplify. Every post of prayer. Every song a spell. But holy ones we manifest well. From the dark nights to the quantum realm, we coded gold right inside ourselves. Helping each other grow, that's the creed. Turn trauma to lessons, watch it feed the seed. No gatekeepers in a galaxy of need. We build kingdoms through the Wi-Fi speed. Yeah. Synchronicities hit like baseline. Dreamers in grind mode, still divine. Touch the stars through studio screens, turning visions into currencies. Rise and remember who we be. We the ones that ancestors dream to see. Light workers in designer jeans. Faith in Wi-Fi, same energy beam. Yeah.
That's Group 7 Protocol by Michael Llerena. You can find him. Let me put this on the screen again for folks who are on our YouTube.
And I do believe he's an Elgin boy.
He's an Elgin boy. You can find him, follow him on Bandcamp. That's ravenworksaudio.bandcamp.com. You can find that particular track. Also, download it yourself if you want to own it, to play it on your own, on your personal MP3 player, your phone, or whatever. The great thing about Bandcamp is that when you buy stuff on Bandcamp, that money goes directly to the artist. It's not like on Spotify or TikTok or others where artist only gets like a small portion of that fee, the fee you pay. All that money goes directly to the artist. So you want to check out Michael Llerena at, here, I'm looking here, ravenworksaudio.bandcamp.com. The song is called Group 7 Protocol. That's a bit of a jam. That was a jam.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. And I think he's got an EP coming out. But him and I have been friends on TikTok. I believe Michael, are you a llama? Are you friends with the llamas here in town?
Oh, let me close that.
But yeah, really, really good, And so, yeah, we want to promote new artists. It might not be your genre. It might be, but, we got to support everybody. And yeah, I think it's great.
And we did have, maybe you'll come in dancing to that in the morning.
Very, very possible. Here you go. This was my morning's toast to safe travels and my jam of the morning.
I feel a change, something moving. I scream your name. Look what you got to do is coming out.
Can't get enough of your fries, babe.
There we go. Can't get enough of your fries, babe.
Don't know why I did it all on my own. Can't get enough of your fries, babe. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Love it, love it, love it. So that is, not only do we have one morning toast and jam, but we had two. Very, very exciting. So yeah, let's support the little guy. Let's support those underdogs, these small restaurants in town, all small businesses, new and upcoming artists. And yeah, oh, nice. Brendan was doing his dance moves. He did it. Oh, see, now they're all making connections. Soto knows, Hector's like, so you know my uncle. Yeah. So 7:27 and so much still to go in this next hour and a half.
I'm going to take that link to the Bandcamp and I'm going to drop it right now onto the station YouTube.
Oh, nice.
I mean, sorry, to the station Facebook page.
Okay, cool.
And then you can see for yourself. This is today's feature artists from the WRMN Morning
show. What'd y'all think? I like it. Again, even if it's not your genre, because everybody has different musical taste. Let us know what you thought. I think it's great. I can't wait to hear more of his EP coming out. And what's sad is that ever since he released that, he has been getting a lot of scammers from TikTok taking that, rebooting it through AI.
Oh yeah, and remixing it.
And calling it their own.
Yeah, no, that stinks, because especially when you have the programs right now that can do that. Mind you, there's on the one hand you do have a bit where other artists will like collaborate with you and remix. I mean, that's been throughout hip hop for
right,
ages.
And that's a whole different ballgame.
But mind you, let's say if you're a hip hop artist and you use somebody else's track, you have to pay licensing fee to the original artist for that.
Let me tell you what I pay as a bar. The amount of money I pay out for licensing. There's 4 licensing companies that I have to pay, and they are not cheap. To be able to play music over the TV, commercials, to play the jukebox, to have bands, to do karaoke, anytime. To have the music, if you have a phone that has music that you're on hold, you have to pay for that.
And not a lot of that money goes back to the artists, too.
No.
That all goes to the companies that handle the streaming service. So, all right, folks, when we come back, we have the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day. And we're going to workshop it at the Giggle Hut Comedy Dojo.
Yeah,
break.
I'm ready. We're going to, we need a little tweak.
We'll be back.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing newspaper stories from 100 years ago, November 17th, 1925. Elgin's scarlet fever epidemic is believed to be checked and under control. It was announced today by the city and state health authorities. With only 3 new cases reported and 3 recent victims released from quarantine today, health officials believe that no further outbreak of the disease will result. Success in the fight against further spread is attributed to the tireless efforts waged by city physician A.L. Mann, a staff of 14 nurses, together with the aid and cooperation of school and state health authorities. 500 delegates representing practically every dairyman's organization affiliated with the Milk Producers Association of the Chicago Dairy District are expected to attend a meeting at Legion Hall in Elgin Thursday morning. The purpose of the gathering is to adopt means for the raising of a defense fund to be used combating City Health Commissioner Herman N. Bundenson's compulsory cattle testing program. Some of the money may be expended for the establishment of markets for dairy farmers who may be boycotted by Chicago dairy companies because of their refusal to sign up their cattle for tuberculin tests. Hobos are blamed for the burglary of the M.H. Agnew residence at 407 South State Street last night when thieves overlooked $40 in cash for pot roast, 2 quarts of milk, and a new overcoat. Evidently hungry, the burglars disdained valuables in the home or had no time to obtain them.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, a chance of drizzle and patchy fog with cloudy skies and a high near 46. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 44. Tonight, a chance of drizzle before 9 p.m., cloudy with a low around 42. Looking ahead to tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 51. Currently, it is 42 with fog. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers, the #1 wiper blades in America.
Whether you're still waking up or still awake from last night, we got you. Mornings just got a whole lot more interesting. This is how you do radio. Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show.
Facebook to the things that irritate me today.
It's arguing with you.
It's arguing with me. I want to put. I have been trying for the last 15 minutes to get Michael's Bandcamp link on our studio on our show Facebook page, and it's going. What do you want me to do? What? Hold on. I'm not sure. Wait, you really want me to post to something that'll take me away from take people away from Facebook to some other person's site? No, I'm making faces right now that I don't know if I want on camera.
That's why I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, turn on the camera because I'm liking those faces. Nobody can see the faces.
I don't know. Facebook right now. Do you really want me to link? You want to share a link that will take someone to somewhere other than Facebook? Is that what you want me to do? I swear to Jeebus.
Sometimes.
I swear to Jeebus. Yeah, that is a thing. LinkedIn and Facebook, as of late, have social media networks. You want to talk about what irritates me right now? Social media networks are what's irritating. You know, they used to help people. They used to help you get in touch with each other and connect with each other. Now all they want to do is take your money and keep you from...
Any hootie. Are you okay there? Are you okay? Because you know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's time for the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. Which is the time that we say the badder the joke, the better the score.
Yeah.
So if you absolutely hate it, it's a 10. So the badder the joke, the better the score. And then, because I have been studying under my comedic sensei at the Giggle Hut, the Comedy Dojo, I then read the joke, which when I first started doing this, it was so awful. But I'm getting tutelage now. Tutelage. You're tutelaging me.
You're tooting something.
So now, then you rate the joke. You rate on how I deliver the joke. I have had some really, really bad ones. And I've been having some really good ones. And we appreciate No Nickname John every single day, good, bad, or otherwise. This man even sent them in when he was in Ireland on vacation. He is a first shifter. And Michael, you're now an official first shifter as well. So,
all right, here's where
are we ready?
You need to hold on. I knew they were going to be here.
Here they are, 6:38. Good morning, Northwest Wesson Wesley Jr.
Ready, let's get him going with a triple shot from the Rock. Now, remember, don't say this to the lunch lady.
mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
I'm sorry.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing
That's
fatty.
2.
Don't. That was actually was 1.5. And don't say this to your classmates.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
And absolutely do
Or
not.
any girls you like.
No, any girls you
Ever.
like. Do not say this to your teacher.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Now you can't say it to the class bully. You can say it to the bully on the schoolyard.
Hey, do you have school next week, or are you off for the whole week? Or just the 4 days? The 4-day weekend?
All right,
Wednesday,
there we
Thursday,
go.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Well, if you want to come in, let me know. Friday, I've got another kid coming in, too.
Yeah, if one of you can run the board, that would be great.
Yep. So let me know. We'd love to have you. All righty.
And remember,
shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
there you go.
Go to school, young man. Learn something today so you are better off tomorrow. Oh, that would be fun. We could have Alexi on Friday. Maybe we could get Graham in on Friday. Maybe we could get Wesley Jr. in on Friday at different times. And we could just have the whole show run by children. And they're all smart. If you got a kid who might want to be on the radio, I think Jamie might want to come in. She's not a child, but yeah. All right, are we ready? I know you're really frustrated trying to get that up on Facebook.
I give up with this
Okay,
right
we'll
now.
figure it
I'll
out.
just figure it out
We'll
later.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Or I post it on my social media, and we'll figure it
All
out.
right, here, I need to center myself too. So
Deep breath.
you
Where
know.
you're like, this is what you tell me before the joke. Deep
Oh,
breath.
Deep breath. Center.
Find the comedy in the situation.
Find the
Breathe
comedy
out.
in you. Find the funny. Find the funny.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. Find it. We've got this.
I'm not telling the joke. You're the one.
Well, I know, but you're frustrated at the board. Try to find something funny about the board. All right. Without further ado, here we go. No Nickname John says, good morning, first shifters. It's the Great American Smokeout Day. Have you ever seen a cigar box? Nope, but a tin can. Cigar box.
Opinion, that sucks.
Cigar tin.
Yeah, I know.
Cigar box.
That's a stretch.
Cigar
that
tin.
was a stretch. That was hard for even you.
It was.
That was.
The way you said it was hard for even you.
That one was. Wow. Oof.
I'm gonna give that joke a 9 because the badder it is, the better it is.
Now I'm gonna give your effort.
I started out with 294 tens today.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a 9 on the effort.
Okay. Oh, trust
that was tremendous effort on your part.
Thank you.
I mean, that was like you're dragging a burning body from a building. The problem is the body is also on fire.
I mean, that's a
you're,
visual.
You're dragging a body from a burning building. The body itself is also on fire, but you're still dragging it. And you're trying to get it out, and that was this joke. It just went up. It went up in smoke.
Okay. I did the best I could.
So I'll give you the effort. That was a 9 on
thanks.
effort. The joke itself.
I did get a 10. I did get a 10.
Who gave you the 10?
It's a pity 10, I'm sure. Fire Trusty Eddie Saunders.
Fire Trusty Eddie
He just wants me to make sure I pour his Yingling properly. Brendan gave me a 10. Again, another pity 10. But I'll take pity 10s.
These are efforts. These are efforts. This was this one, I don't know who could have saved that one.
Hector gave me an 8.7.
Okay, there we go.
And Hector also says, hashtag not that hard. You want to get to know me? Hashtag not that hard.
Not that hard.
John Guiney gave me a 9. I appreciate that, John. I give you a 10 for all the effort you always put in.
Yeah, that was a triple
Karen
sow
gives
cow
me a 9.
with,
a triple sow cow.
That's like the triple sow cow and with a whatever, that's like a tough maneuver to pull off.
Well,
so I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you
could be
that
worse.
That one was a challenge. That was a challenging joke, and it's not always on.
Yep, and he says one of his aims is to challenge these days, which is good because we learn from our mistakes, and I'm learning. I am learning.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah, no, you are, and that was a tough one. I can picture previous Giggle Hut comedy dojo attendee Susie, just like not just stumbling through that one. This one you really gave. You tried to find
I tried to find where to hit it.
It was like right.
Like
you have to know where to hit it in certain areas.
Yeah,
that one can't.
Yeah. So thank you all, and we love that part of the day. It always brings levity, good, bad, or otherwise. And we're talking about the cue of the day. What irritates you? What are some of the things? We said, oh, yeah, I got to say, Alan was at the loud chewers with their mouth open. That is very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. You know what I hate? And I know this is going to sound weird. It's not weird. You call someplace and you have I don't know, what feels like 47 prompts to get to where you need to go. And then to only get someone who doesn't know where you're talking about and go, oh, you should have went to this. And then you get hung up on and have to go back around the 47 prompts. Mm-hmm. 1 for this, 2 for that, 3 for this. Mm-hmm. Are you looking for this? No, push this. What happened to the days where we just answered the phone and said, hi, where can I direct your call?
It's called downsizing, baby.
All right. Do we have a call here?
We have a call.
All right. Press 1 to answer. Press 2 if you want to speak to Elliot. All right. Let's see who's calling. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning. How are you, Susan?
I'm doing good. I have to clean up later. Had my coffee.
Oh, good. Good. We all need our coffee. Speaking of, I'm going to run back and grab mine in a minute. I made a little latte. So, what is something that irritates you?
Train whistles, loud train engines, people popping their gum, opera music, kids who scream just because they want to scream.
People popping their gum. Yes. Mm-hmm. Or people with kids screaming. Nothing worse than you're at a restaurant, you're trying to have a nice meal, and, little Johnny's over there losing his mind, and the parents just sit there and ignore it. Take him to the bathroom. Try to stop it. Yeah. That, or they have to watch their iPads really loud. And I understand that some kids need that. They need their iPads, especially if, with the amount of autism and things like that. But they don't need to be on full blast. I was sitting between 2 tables, and 2 kids had their iPads on full blast. And I was like, I can't even have a conversation. So I totally get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And popping
smoking,
gum.
like cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Or smelling pot outside our window.
Oh, you got some devil's lettuce smokers outside the apartment?
Yeah, I don't know if it's across the way or what, but we can smell it. Becky.
Okay. Air freshener.
Yeah.
Spray the Febreze.
There's a lot of other things I have to think of. What irritates me.
Yeah, I know you have. You have a lot today. I like it. Where's our beloved?
Oh, here she is. Hello.
Good morning, beloved. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Oh, well, good. So what is something that irritates you?
Oh, man. When my family and I talk and they don't value my opinion.
Oh.
Because they think I'm the youngest of the family.
You're the baby?
Sometimes they still treat me like a kid.
Aw. Well, that stinks, because we know you are not a kid.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm the reader.
Yep, there's a lot. Sidekick had a lot, and they were good. So, yeah. Well, we're sorry that irritates you. We listened to you. But if we got another call, so if you can let Sidekick say her goodbye, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay. Love me again. Love you downtown, Jose.
You have a great day, Chica, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, absolutely.
All right. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Hi, it's David.
Hi, David.
So, what irritates me, and I've said it before, people who have to get ahead. I mean, basically selfishness, not thinking of their fellow man. So, like I've said before, they will get risk or sometimes get in a critical, fatal car wreck with death and or injuries, or at least ahead of you, just to get ahead of you.
Yeah, that's very frustrating. When they're cutting in or driving really fast, makes me crazy.
Yeah, or they have to pass you because you're trying to go to speed limit, and they can't handle it, and their anger gets extreme, and they have to chance someone else's life and their own. Or at my one cleaning job, they will not change the toilet paper. Usually, sometimes they make a mistake and do, and they'll they'll set the new toilet paper on top of the
on top of the old roll. They don't. Yeah.
In other words, cleaning person, you know what? In your face. I'm not doing this. This isn't my job.
Okay, so let me ask you this: does toilet paper go over or under?
Either way works, but I like over.
It's got to be over. Over all the time.
Yeah, so
unless you have a cat, then you do under, because otherwise then
cats like to
they can unroll.
Yeah,
the whole
unroll
thing,
the whole thing.
Yeah, so I guess I sarcastically say I guess it's more sanitary to them to, use the washroom. We're not getting into that discussion, and then grab the roll of toilet paper, hold it, twirl it around, and use it rather than put it on a roll and just snap off a piece that you need. So
yes, I know. Sometimes those are the things that drive us crazy, and it seems like everybody is getting into the driving. And, we spend so much time in our cars that we really do need to be respectful and mindful, because we are driving weapons. I mean, we are driving heavy weapons. And when you're not paying attention, or you're trying to get where you need to be faster, there could be so many consequences. So
right. So some people have to go to back to preschool to learn some basic ABCs.
Absolutely.
Be nice to people. They obviously don't get it. Have a good day.
All right. Bye, David. Thanks. You have a good day. Drive safe.
Thank you.
All right. We got another caller. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Hi, Susie. Hi, Elliot. Happy Thursday, everyone.
Good morning,
Cheers up with your
Nando.
coffee. Good. I have not advice, but just want to give Elliot on his what's that called, the workboard there? Where you got what's that called? If you can download the song "Hello" from Adele, so every time your blonde walks by, you can play that.
I don't think she can.
That's a good idea.
I don't know. I just
or the one from Evie, the "Who's that girl?" La la la.
Oh yeah.
That's another one.
Look no wonder he's got that beautiful wife. He's got the moves. He's got the R&B songs. No wonder you got that beautiful lady in your life.
Hey, thank you for the kind words. And also, every time Daily Dose of David comes and starts laughing, Elliot, you got to put down another one. Yeah, that one. But you got to put down on the board there the Beavis and Butthead follow-up laugh. That one. Yeah, you have to follow it up every time he does it. But those are my ideas. My irritation, Sue, for the question of the day is I don't like racism, to be honest. I don't like
amen.
people that are racist. Yeah.
Hate, racism.
And,
yep.
Yeah. And it's so easy to belittle somebody instead of bring somebody up and, and encouragement, and that's what I like, people that do stuff like that. So,
I agree with you 1,000 million bajillion quadrillion %. Bring everybody up. Don't knock them down.
Yeah. And that was my advice for Elliot, to see if he would, do that just out of curiosity for the next couple of days doing his thing. But I can't wait to see what Elliot, or hear, because I can't see because I'm not on the YouTube, but what Elliot puts in his mouth with other guests that come in today.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
All right.
Gonna be a good one.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, Nando. Have a good day. Hi to your honey for us.
All right. Will do. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, let me cue this up here. If she walks by.
Hello, it's me.
Elliot the L Train.
I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Yeah.
Right there.
There we go.
Wow, that would fit in
Hold on. This is,
perfectly.
Okay, folks, this is your mission. Whoever
if
knows,
you so choose to accept it.
Whoever knows the cute blonde who walks by every morning here at WRMN Morning Show Studios, tell her you heard this.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to me to go over
Elliot's face
everything.
is classic. He's trying to be soft and romantic.
They say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello.
That is just, I can't do this without seeming creepy. It's just, it's impossible.
I thought it was sweet, and your sweet faces were super cute. I don't get to see the soft side of Elliot the L Train Serrano. Usually he's that hard, irritated, staunch.
Yeah.
I'm on my soapbox kind of guy.
Okay.
See, right there, I hit a nerve. Struck a nerve. Karen says an irritating thing is seeing, and I agree. I worked at the grocery store for many years. Someone about to check out with an overflowing shopping cart and seeing that person behind them with like one or two items, and they don't let them go first.
I do that all the time.
I always let somebody go first. I just had that happen. I was at, I think it was at the Jewels in Elgin, and I had two things, and a lady had a full cart. She just kind of looked back at me, started putting her stuff on the belt, and I was like, okay. And all the self-checkout, I like using self-checkout. All the self-checkouts were full. So then I walked away and walked over the self-checkout. But I do like, one thing that irritates me is there's one certain store I shop at often to buy bar supplies and stuff, and I always use the self-checkout. I'm there a couple times a week. And can I see your receipt? No. I'm that person. I said no. Every time. They don't even ask me anymore. Typically, I'm like, nope, you're going to trust me to check all this stuff out. You're going to trust me to pay for it all.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that those people, they're stuck in that particular situation because, yes, the company decided to get rid of their checkout folks to save money, and that's why they put the self-checkout in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find, then they're like, oh, well, now people are doing this, and they got to have someone check. The folks up top who are making the decisions aren't considering how it affects the folks
Well, they
in the
probably
bottom.
have never worked in the stores.
No.
Like, very seldom.
And you're talking about, we hate it when we call and we don't get a person on our folks. That's called downsizing. That's why.
I know.
That's why. And get my turn to be on a soapbox. That's why when you call any government agency, you can't get anybody anymore because they keep downsizing everything. So if you want to, again, when you have a bigger customer service base, the last thing you want to do is downsize, whether it's private or public services. So, yeah. But we want to save money. Don't want to have to pay so much at the store for things. Well, then they downsize, and that's where you end up losing. You end up losing that customer service.
See, and that's huge because I am all about customers, obviously, in our line of work. And I was in it since I was 14 years old. I was a hostess at a restaurant. I was a server. I was at Jewel. Like, I've always been in customer service. And to me, the service might not be great, but if that person is really putting forth an effort and they're pleasant and they're like, God, I'm sorry this is not going the way it's supposed to, but they should. I will be the first one to call a company and be like, hey, you know what? So-and-so was fantastic today. Or I'll tell that person, you know what? You were doing a great job. Because I've been where, we've all had those situations, oh my gosh, I've had at Jewel people yelling at me about things because back in the day, the best was always like, oh, you're out of that? The best was Crockett's ham when Chernobyl, right? All that Chernobyl. And we could not get Crockett's ham because it comes from Poland. And people were very upset. First of all, you don't want radioactive ham. Or do you?
We get radioactive shrimp now, though.
Yeah. And they would get really upset, and I'd like, no, we still don't have the Crockett's ham. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to go to Dominic's. Well, I always thought I wanted to go, oh, wait, you said the secret Woid. The secret Woid was Dominic's. I got it back in the fridge over here. It's special for the people that say the secret Woid. But I didn't. I'd be like, go ahead. They don't have it either. But that would always be like, oh, you're out? I'm going to go to Dominic's. Okay. Yeah, fine. Thanks for trying to shop at the Jewels. I don't have control over the more than, or somebody would find one thing out of code. Oh, clutching pearls. This is out of code. And I would tell people very politely, I want you to look around the store, just in this aisle alone. How many cans are on a shelf? How many boxes? Like millions in this store. And you found one item out of code. Thank you for handing it to me. Go grab another one. But it would be like, oh my God, I'm clutching my pearls. I found one thing out of code.
What does that mean, out of code again?
So expired.
Expired.
Which
right.
typically it's not really expired. It's a rotation code for the grocery stores, so we
Right.
know what to put in the front.
Right. That
But,
Best Buy is really, you got 6 months after that Best Buy.
Easily.
Yeah.
Even milk. I know people who, when their milk, that date, they dump it. I'm like, you're an idiot. You've got like 2 weeks after
Yeah,
that.
Still got.
But I hear our music. 8 o'clock hour's coming. Guess what that means? Time to put some in Elliot's mouth. Whoop, whoop. Will it be good? Mm-hmm.
Will it be bad?
Nope.
Will it make me happy?
Yes.
Will it make me sad?
No.
All right, we'll see when we're back from the break.
Stay tuned.
It's me and the irritated Susie C on the morning show.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. The Kane County Board has postponed a vote to fill the vacant District 2 seat left by the late Dale Berman. Chairman Corrine Pirog had recommended Mary Berman, Dale's widow, but she was the lowest-ranked candidate in a review committee. Other applicants who are running in the March Democratic primary raised concerns about giving an appointee an incumbent advantage. After a closed-session discussion, the board tabled the vote with no new date set. By law, the seat must be filled within 60 days of Berman's passing. Illinois is going digital. Secretary of State Alexei Giannoulis announced that starting today, residents can add their driver's license or state ID to Apple Wallet. Using facial reconstruction and ID scanning, users can securely verify their identity and use their digital ID at TSA checkpoints, select businesses, and online services. Privacy is a priority. Venues can only see the information they need, like age, while other details remain hidden. Physical IDs are still required, and the program will soon expand to Google and Samsung wallets. FEMA's acting administrator David Richardson has resigned. Multiple reports say Richardson was likely to be pushed out by the Trump administration over concerns about his performance. Karen Evans, a Trump ally, is set to step in on December 1st, just after hurricane season ends. City of Aurora officials are pushing back against concerns about cuts to public safety in the 2026 budget. The mayor, police chief, and fire chief say all city departments face reductions, but police and fire will see the smallest cuts. In fact, the police budget is set to increase by 7.1%, and the fire department's funding rises by $1.5 million compared to 2025. Officials stress that residents will not see a drop in law enforcement or fire services, calling this budget a result of collaboration, shared sacrifice, and problem solving across all city departments. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River.